Hello, I'm Laura. It's Thursday, March 26th, 2026, and these are today's Heartlines. Our theme for Heartlines this week is spring cleaning, and today we are focused on what fits. Now, as we've looked at our headlines this week, an intensifying war in the Middle East, a chaotic situation in the airports of the United States, a Congress in the United States that doesn't seem to come together for the greater good of all, and the tragic events that have happened in people's lives. It can tug at our hearts. And so far this week, we have looked at the thoughts we hold in mind about these things and the ways we want to express, and we've sorted through what we can release, what we can recycle, and what we can reuse, what we can release by letting those thoughts move through and out of our minds, what we can recycle by sharing good ideas with others that help them as well, and what we can reuse, the practices and the teachings we've learned along the way that help us get through life in a satisfying way. Well, I've done this with the stuff in my closet here to my left. The stuff that's been sitting on the shelves, piled up to the ceiling, creating dust bunnies on the floor. And I've cleaned out that closet from ceiling to floor. I've cleaned out the stuff and I have sorted. I have released. I have set it up for recycling, and I am ready to reuse the things that are important. So, in doing that, it is now time to look at the clothes that have been hanging in the closet or stuck in the drawers. Oh, and the shoes, yep, that have been on the shoe racks or on the floor, and to go through those things. And there are 3 questions we can ask about those things, and I realize there are questions we can ask about life as well. The first question is, does it fit? Well, as I looked at this old dress in the back of my closet, and I checked it out, it does fit, not only in style, but in form. And it is something that, really works in that way. As we look at our thoughts and what we do in life, we can ask ourselves, does this fit? Is it my authentic way of expressing? Does it work with who I am? The second thing we can ask is it of value? Well, this old dress, lovely as it is with its lovely colors, can save me some money on buying a new spring dress. And not only that, when I put it on, I just feel good. So, is what we're thinking and doing of value? Does it help us feel good about ourselves and our spiritual and humanitarian values? And finally, we can ask ourselves, is it something that serves a purpose? A purpose, a greater purpose than I know. And this dress can serve a purpose because I do speak in public every once in a while, and it'd be lovely to wear for my speaking. And though our thoughts and what we do in life serve a higher purpose. Well, this weekend I'm choosing to go on a march, to hold up my values on a sign that people do need to be treated with equality and love. And I'm planning to volunteer to help out at election time. And these things are of value and serve a higher purpose of serving others. And most of all, I'm planning to gather with a group of people across the political spectrum and pray for unity and peace for all. Does it fit? Does it have value? Does it serve a purpose? As we ask ourselves these things about what we hold in our minds, what we do in our lives, it can help us sort and choose what to release and recycle and what to reuse. And we're going to start to reflect on these three questions of fitting, of value, of purpose right now as we go into a time of silent contemplation. Let's take a deep breath and close our eyes and let go and relax for just a moment in the quiet as we hold to this idea in our hearts. I express my truth, my values, and my purpose in ways that bring beauty, light, and love to my world. I express my truth, my values, and my purpose in ways that bring beauty, light, and love to my world. And so it is. So what you think and do, let it bring beauty by expressing your authentic self. Let it fit. Let it bring light by helping to enlighten and uplift others. Let it have value. And let it fulfill a purpose, the purpose that we all have in being here, by fulfilling on the expression of love. In that way, you have sorted, you have chosen what fits, and you have given something that benefits your whole world and comes straight from your heart. Thank you for being with me today, and have a wonderful day.